It's been a while. Or has it really? It's been like less than a week, I think. So yeah, this is what we're running. Got some low end stuff. We're just gonna slowly build. Maybe in the mid game, play some Pilgrim's Paths. And I think this thing that I've thrown together, I've tested it a little bit. I've been playing this off stream against real players, and it's been having a little bit of a 50-50 success rate. So I think it could get us where we need to go. Now we finally get to look into what makes this lady tick. Because Isabel's story was still my favorite so far. Rowan's being a close second, but this character just intrigues me so I am excited to learn where she stands for. Eris is not remembers. Alrighty, let's see what this entails. Oh, gotta read this again, because of course we do. An ominous presence has filled the skies. People know it by one name, the Morningstar. Actually, the first season, or what I think is the end of the first season of Shadowverse, the anime, it looks like it's just ended. Because it looks like we're getting a recap episode, but I don't know if we're actually going to continue the series after this. I would hope that it gets more, because I actually kind of enjoyed it. Reminds me of the old school Yu-Gi-Oh anime. But we saw the Morningstar, or glimpses of it, in the episode. So I'm wondering what's going on with that. Gates of Annihilation will open, blah blah blah.
We draw closer.
I have high hopes for the anime.
Where am I?
Priestess, are you all right?
Oh boy, nameless characters.
What is this place?
You can't be serious.
She doesn't even recognize her own home.
I'm sorry. I can't remember anything.
Amnesia.
The other priests and priestesses have been nothing but kind to me since I lost my memory.
Amnesia. Probably one of the most overused tropes in writing, but honestly, I don't really mind it as much.
They have endured the great burden that is me, and for that I am truly grateful. I hope I can regain my memory soon and be of more use. Maybe then I could better understand the sorrows that are consuming this world. All this sadness, there must be some connection between it and the Morningstar.
Interesting.
If only I could do more to help the people.
So when do you turn into the liberation happy crazy woman? Ah, the shades. I forgot about you.
Hello. Can I help you?
That would have not been my first response.
I hope this creature isn't as unfriendly as it seems.
Oh, so she does acknowledge that it's probably going to attack her.
My head feels strange, hazy.
Oh, her eyes changing color.
Wait! I mean no harm to you.
Interesting. Her eye turned blue for a minute there. I might have to go back and look at my old footage, but I don't really pay attention to eye color that much. Because she has purple eyes normally, like...
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Because it's pretty much the same color as her clothes, which is just normally what I expect. Haven't got the blah 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 countdown ambulance. I've played against Havencraft players enough to know how this works. But I wonder if she's been doing the despair thing since she had the blue eyes the whole time. Because if she did, I would have not noticed that. This is my favorite arena. Just pipe organ. Greater Priestess. What does this do? Ooh, that's a card I might need to add to the deck. Why does the tutorial want me to do it through button pressing when I can click and drag?
My lord.
Ding dong!
Black and Scripture.
Witness the power of prayer!
There we go. We have one card that does something similar to this in our deck, but this is a good one.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Greater Priestess. Okay, let's see if I add that. What should I replace?
Did I do something to provoke it? My vision. What's happening?
I just need to clear my head.
Dear child, word of your undertakings has reached me. The deeds you try to accomplish, they defy nature's order.
Oh, we're starting way later in the story.
I don't believe we've met.
I am Eris, priestess of the sacred hall. You should let go of your despair before it consumes you. What was that?
Oh.
Was that a memory? The others might know something. I must hurry back to the sacred hall.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at those scenes again. Alpha and Omega. Okay, so she does have like a split personality thing going on. Or not so much a split personality, it's just amnesia, which is causing a change of heart. Or a second perspective, as the title said. But now Alpha and Omega. Okay.
You! You're...
Okay. Now I have to do this. Where is it? We're going to my... Oh yeah, she does... Yeah, look at that. She has blue eyes. I never noticed that. Wow. I never would have noticed that. That's so cool. That's a real subtle detail. There's actually two of them.
That was faster than expected. Faster than expected? I remembered something and I rushed back here. No, we didn't. For a brief moment, you and I were reunited and we saw as one.
That is so cool and so
What do
creepy.
you mean? Who are you?
I am you.
And why do you look like me? You and I are the same. We are Eris1-7. Excuse me?
Whenever you can, I'm alone.
Ooh.
The woman I saw. Why are you attacking me? This is the sacred hall.
So I wonder how the religion in this world works. What are their practices, their beliefs? Because they have the Morningstar, like, all over the place.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
I'll know now.
That's Curve. How's it going, Aiden? We just took like a brief look at one of my previous streams and we noticed that, and I'm all, yeah, that was a detail that I completely overlooked, but Eris has 2 different eye colors, depending on who's talking, and I never caught on to that. That was such a cool, like, little bit of thing. It's little details like that that I feel like are really cool and neat storytelling.
Gods quite like gossip, you know. Come on!
Oh, I love Sammy. So we're just gonna build up a massive army and then we're gonna unga bunga go face.
How much is in it for me?
That seems to be the reliable strategy.
Come on!
Stop!
So we're gonna
Gods
go
quite like gossip, you know.
Run while you can.
a little wide.
They've gone!
Stop!
Come on, fingers crossed. Oh, we got the goblin. Huh.
You're
Involve
done
this one.
for.
Prayer is your plumage. Don't give up.
Okay, let's see what he's gonna do to try to kill both
I
of them.
act at my heart's command. I act at my
Double
heart's
ward.
command.
Okay,
I will persevere.
it would have been more beneficial to not attack there. Oh, is there new updates to the story already? That's pretty cool.
Which fighter can go the distance?
The real battle begins.
Let's get my...
Those eyes healed!
I mean, peeled. Uh,
I can't look!
this is still to this day my favorite card. I think we have victory set in stone.
My throat hurts.
I don't want to be alone.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Don't want to be alone.
I've been actually playing a lot of Havencraft recently in offline, so this is by far my favorite playstyle so far. It seems very
She was one of those
meticulous.
creatures?
It's very meticulous and strategic, it feels to me.
A reflection of that woman's innermost sorrow. A mere fragment of the overflowing sorrow that is devouring this world.
This is great voice acting. I just want to stop to point that out.
It is our wish to liberate the people of this world from this despair and anguish that plagues them.
That's good to hear. I hope that Eris gets a lot of support.
It is true I am troubled by the sorrows I have seen. But how do I know if what you're saying is the truth? What if you're one of those creatures? You and I are two parts of a whole.
Interesting. So we're doing the yin-yang dynamic.
I don't understand. For now, just know that we move ever closer to our destination. The Morningstar guides us. There, we will see our wish fulfilled.
Liberation is at hand.
She disappeared. The Morningstar. I must talk to the imposter more.
Imposter.
Only then will I uncover the truth.
This is super intriguing. Alpha and Omega. Second perspective, new perspective.
She claims her goal is to liberate people from their sorrow. If that is the case, then her cause is just. But if she is the one controlling those violent creatures, then her methods are indefensible. The Morningstar is my only clue, but it seems so dangerous.
Yes, a giant glowing crystal in the sky that's spawning demons that can shapeshift into various forms and haunting memories. Nope, I can't see the evil in that. Let's move on. Not to mention the giant infinity gate that could suck people into a dreamlike state of ignorance. So what's the downside here? The annihilation of the planet? Hey!
Another poor soul.
Can't save anyone.
I also didn't notice that the Eris has the same the blue-eyed Eris is also the same as the Shades.
Is fighting in despair all you know?
It's the same tint.
Is fighting in despair all you know?
Forgive me.
I hate Ward Haven. That's what this deck is. One of the win conditions of this deck, because it's so annoying to play against. And we'll keep this.
Can't protect anyone.
Now we'll just play it. Next turn we can Eris Prayer.
By the power vested in
You
me.
walked into the wrong forest for Death Pounce!
Death Pounce! What's it called? That Sentry's Gate might actually see play if we see a lot more evolved decks.
I live by the sword!
That's my opinion on that. I don't like evolved decks because I feel like cards that don't have value are kind of meh.
Death Pounce!
I can't keep relying on you, Dragon.
Flick me whiskers!
Self-sufficient cards. You mean cards like where they just enter the battlefield and evolve? You mean like that?
do? Pray me to death?
You're done for.
I could get used to this whole faith thing.
Oh, I hate Kagamitsu. Kagamitsu is annoying as hell.
I was too weak.
I don't feel like there's... I don't like those because it doesn't feel like there's any counterplay. It's just, well, they did a thing, their turn's going to explode. Either I explode just as good my turn, or I lose. Which is very unlikely.
We'll let the flowers decide. This is what the flowers want.
Gee, stay still. I can't keep relying on you, Dragon.
Farewell, my precious garden.
Why me?
Man, they're putting all that effort in. You see, that right there is a problem I just have with card games in general. A card game should never be about deck matchups. It's poor design philosophy. If every deck should theoretically, or every card should have a fair chance of beating, or every deck should have a fair chance of beating other card, if your deck is built in a specific way where only a specific deck can counter you, I feel like that's just poor game design. It happens a lot in Magic, and it gets really annoying.
Gods quite like gossip, you know.
Plume your wings with prayer.
I'm trying to heal here. I'm trying to heal here.
Yeah, but when your unit has Rush, it's very easy to make your unit die on your own turn. Because, like, the counterplay there is just never play creatures. But you're never going to win if you do that, unless you're playing a very specific playstyle.
The real battle begins.
My lord.
I'm trying to heal
I just
here.
want to clear the
Make
field
me worry
so that I
like
can do
that.
this.
Why pray when you can solve things yourself? What are you gonna do? Pray me to death?
Let's see how big this gets.
I could get used to this whole faith thing.
I live by the sword!
Sorry, I've got to take a break.
Forgive me.
I've faith in my blade and myself!
Hear that? The sound of my faith shattering. Focus.
Can't protect anyone.
Yay, we did it.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Yeah, but when I play a Swordcraft player immediately, I don't know that they're running a Kagamitsu Evolve deck right off the bat. It's not like paper cards where it's like you have an idea of what you're going up against ahead of time. Generally, what happens is I play a creature that has Rush or Storm or Strike
I know that
to set up,
people
or
are
just like put a
suffering.
ward up to defend myself from them going in. Then they play a Kagamitsu on their turn with Rush, and then they walk into my ward thing and kill itself. And it's like, There's no counterplay there. It's just you have to know that they have a Kagamitsu in their hand.
But I can't believe that her way to happiness is right. Would I understand better if I still had my memories?
Because you at some point you have to go face. And if you go face, then you're not killing their units or possibly intentionally killing your own units.
It's happening again! Allow me to answer.
Probably the reason I lose to Kagamitsu so often is because nobody has just one Kagamitsu in their hand at any moment. It's just they play him, and then the next turn they play another one of him. And it's like, it just causes an entire chain. I have been hit with a Kagamitsu that had 10 power on turn 5 before, and it's like ridiculous.
You again.
I get to save you and others from terrible pain and suffering. That place, it could only be the royal mausoleum. I fear the worst for the people whom she encounters. I can't let her hurt anyone else.
Twins.
I must be getting close now. It's so eerie here. The forest is unusually quiet. Why is no one here?
Probably because it's a dead, spooky, and haunted forest.
No, please. We don't have to fight. A child this time?
All alone.
This is too much.
It's like we're playing all the hits here.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
I don't
Yeah.
want to be alone.
There's actually a card that Kagamitsu reminds me of in Magic the Gathering now that I think about it. David, you probably know what it's called. It's the one where it's like a worm larva thingy. When it dies, you create a fish. When that dies, you create a whale or a kraken or a leviathan. It dies, it turns into something bigger. And it just becomes annoying to deal with. If you don't have a way to just banish it. Or exile.
You're scaring me.
I will liberate you.
Gods quite like gossip, you know.
There we go.
Oh, watch your head.
Highway to Hell.
They've gone.
Gee, stay still.
Punch. That's a lot of shadows.
Which fighter can go the distance?
done for. What do you mean, Tsundere? I'm trying to heal here.
I love that evolve line.
Come out, wherever you are. No one's left. The rage of the dead impels me. Making me worried like that? Stop!
What are you gonna do? Ray me to death?
Run while you can.
And we
The
go for
real
the kill.
battle begins.
Reef worm, I have it.
Keep those eyes healed!
Yeah. Kagamitsu is a lot like that, where it's just a problem that gets into a bigger problem that gets into a bigger problem.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering. Mother, Father, where are you?
Poof.
How could she do this to someone so innocent?
What's the mana cost on Reform, by the way?
I must show the imposter that she is wrong. Whoever she is, I must stop her before it is too late.
Okay. This chapter did nothing to elaborate the title of Twins. Aims of Liberation. Three blue? Or 3 in a blue? How much is Kagamitsu? How many play points is he? 3?
This is the place.
I don't remember.
I know you're in there. Show yourself. We draw ever closer. Your creatures are attacking innocent people.
There it is, the sexy pipe organ.
This is not the way to free people from despair. What you are doing is wrong. We know what needs to be done. Princess. We can rid this poor soul of despair. The way has been shown to us. What do you mean, we? I am not you, and you are not me. Is fighting and despair all you know? Can't save her.
The only times I've ever beaten Kagamitsu was when I was either playing Havencraft and I just didn't have creatures out when he was put on the battlefield with Rush, or if I was just playing Runecraft and just casting spells to face and not really caring about creatures on the board. No. This might be a good turn.
Princess.
I like having a turn 1 play. It's too slow. I usually die on turn 5. I consider that to be fast in terms of card game deaths.
How much is in it for me?
What's considered to be fast? If a turn 5 win is too slow, what's fast? I do have a few decks like where I'm running like 50% of the cards in it are just destroy target follower. And those are the only times where I can usually even deal with that. It's starting to sound like competitive Magic is not too different from competitive this, where it's just you always have an answer in hand.
What are you gonna do? Ray me to death?
You're done for.
My prayers were heard? I could get used to this whole fate
There we
thing.
go. That'll probably kill something when they trade.
I'll handle this, madam. The princess is my everything.
Train day in and out. This wasn't worth it. Hear that? The sound of my faith shattering.
The reason I also still lose to Kagamitsu pretty often is because even if I do kill him, they usually just play another one, and because his power isn't it based off of how many times you've evolved this match?
Gods quite like gossip, you know.
Hmm.
The real battle begins.
Let's speed things up.
Quick blader. Turn 8 seems like
There's
a
no
decent
time
amount
for
of
you
time to win the
slugs.
game.
They've gone. Ah!
Heretic sure has a nasty room.
Madame.
Let us conclude.
Come meet my god. As God wills.
Should have been quicker.
Okay. Now we start punching face.
How much is in it for me?
I'll handle this, madam.
As God wills.
Next turn we win when we
For the
hit,
nation!
make the Storm Bird,
How
even
much
if they
is in it
remove
for
all our
me?
stuff.
This wasn't worth
Fuck it.
Come on and thank me already.
Yeah. Let's hit him
As
with
God wills.
hit him with the heretic.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Yeah. Dragon has always seemed broken to me on paper because it suffers from the same problems Green does in Magic the Gathering,
With the princess.
where it's giving you too many resources early in the game, so you hit the late game early. Just being able to have, like, the potential to theoretically get to overflow on, like, turn 4 or 5 is scary to me. I like the Goblin Warpack card. That's a fun card.
We asked for this. We wished for the Morningstar to appear. What? But I don't even know what the Morningstar is.
Damn that amnesia.
It is a doorway that will liberate the world from despair. Nothing can open it but the shadows that lie in the depths of mortal hearts.
Is that what the shades are?
Those shadows are manifesting themselves as the creatures you fought. They are born of the mortals whose despair runs deepest. You're so sure of all of this.
Man, that organ.
What will happen when the door opens?
The Infinity Gate.
Mortals' fears will disappear. Their dreams will become reality, and this world will meet its end.
The world will end and dreams will become reality? Do you truly believe this?
It is what we believe. We have longed for liberation and labored tirelessly to bring it about.
Why can't we play as her? I want her backstory.
I had nothing to do with this. I wouldn't.
You and I are the same. All will be made clear soon.
Oh, I look forward to all being made clear.
Liberation approaches.
No, wait! Is this what I wanted before I lost my memory?
Possibly.
How could I ever believe that this was the answer? I just wish I could understand.
I wish I could understand too. A plea. Priest of the Cudgel. That seems boring. I don't like cards where you have to use a finite resource to get a benefit for it.
She said that this is what I had asked for. But I would never, would I?
That effect has to be really worth it, in my opinion.
I want peace, happiness, not this. We are not the same.
That's a big boy.
This creature is unlike the others.
Barren world.
Barren world.
When was the last time I saw an actual person?
That's a good question. When have you seen another person? Shadowverse.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Barren world.
Okay. So much for curving out.
All that's left is time.
Oh, that's a turn 1 play.
Jeez,
It's not a good one,
still.
but it's a turn 1 play.
Let's have a sweet time.
Ugh, drain.
Run while you can.
I'm trying to heal here.
Entertain me.
Making me worry like that?
Let's just play this again.
You can.
Geez, stay still.
Shuffler is fine, everybody. Summon Bloodkin.
Making me worry like that?
Stop killing my tsunderes. Oh my god, we just drew the third one of these in a row.
I'll give you what you walked into the wrong forest, friend.
You're done for.
I am feared and respected. Death pounce.
I'm still hungry.
There we go.
Light upon the land.
Stop!
Ooh, here we go.
Geez, stay still.
Death pounce.
There we go. And before they evolve that, let's kill it.
What do you mean, tsundere? I'm trying to heal here.
My lord.
There we go. Stop killing my tsunderes. Oh, I had 2 play points left? Oh, I should have Hallowed Dog them. Maybe he won't play a ward.
Making me worried like that?
Let the deadly show begin.
Away.
Lick me whiskers!
Okay. So we'll do 1 Hallowed Dogma. We'll save that for later. Let's just... Let's start reducing some of our damage, because they could do something crazy this turn.
Let us conclude.
We'll remove their biggest creature.
Can't you see? They're right over there. Oh, watch your head. Over already?
Entertain me.
Raging Giant. What is the AI's plan?
Enough.
Big boy.
They've gone. No!
Here goes my board state.
God's quite like gossip, you know.
Plume your wings with prayer.
Just gotta get to the 8, turn 8.
They've gone.
I can turn this around.
Devour your dreams.
No!
No, he's healing. Oh, that hurts.
Stop!
That's a lot of pain.
Why pray when you can solve things yourself? What are you gonna do? Pray me to death?
Okay.
I could get used to this whole faith thing.
Let the deadly show begin.
Hear that? The sound of my faith shattering. The sound of my faith shattering.
I'm gonna turn without damage. Nice.
My sword serves as a powerful talisman.
Okay, I don't think we're dead on board.
This rage empowers me.
What a shame.
Over already?
That's a lot of effort they went to do 4 damage to my face. Okay, so we have to play this so that we're not just dead.
For peace.
And we'll just trade.
My life ends, but my will abides.
Because he's not going to be playing another Stormfall. More, not 2, I should say. Let's just kill it.
I'll give you what you walked into the wrong forest. Death pounce!
For peace.
Alrighty. Name your game, Urias.
Rage
And of course, the top
empowers
deck's
me.
him another Storm one.
Lick me whiskers!
Why would the game not do that? Why not?
For
We.
My life ends, but let my will abide.
All that's left is time.
Okay. That was a lot of time. Didn't think that would get to turn 10, but...
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Yay, we have the cudgel, the worthless card. At least my definition of a worthless card.
Time remains.
Bye, Urias. Or should I say not Urias?
This is a nightmare. I don't understand what's going on. Those creatures could only bring more suffering.
I mean, if they're mindlessly attacking people, yeah, they're gonna bring suffering.
I have to figure out how to stop this.
Alrighty. We're probably gonna get to the Morningstar real quick. One of a kind. Are we gonna fuse with the other one?
Star. It's beautiful from up close, but ominous. Could it really liberate people from despair?
Yes. Yes, it can.
It feels familiar, but I just can't quite remember why.
Foe Arias.
Someone's being attacked.
Oh, wow.
2 against 1.
Let me help.
Take that!
Eris, you're back to save me.
Back? Has she met her?
We've got to fight them together.
I need to go back and watch my Arisa playthrough so that I could see which one was which.
Maybe I can find something out after we've dealt with these two.
Because I'm definitely going to have to go back and rewatch my playthrough just to see which Eris is which. I'm probably going to have to rewatch all of my playthrough. I mean, the obvious Dark voice one is obvious, but...
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Yeah, but Arisa, I think, did meet both. Let's just get a fresh... Kant, I love you. I don't love you that much. There goes my curve. Yeah. Because I remember that one of the Erises said that they had met Arisa in the past, but I don't remember which one said that.
Oh, Serpent King.
I mean, I guess we'll play this. That's a tiger.
No!
I might be dead on board here.
Run while you can.
I'm gonna be taking a lot of unwanted damage here.
No! No!
My sword serves as a powerful talisman.
You're done for.
This will get rid of something.
In the gods I trust, cleft in twain.
Cleft in twain. And then Kot will probably allow me to stall for a little bit more.
Which fighter can go the distance?
They're gonna get 2 tigers. 4/4 and a 6/6. They won't have two things with Storm or Rush, so I don't need to evolve Taunt this turn. So the 6/6 ward should be enough. That's scary. Man, this is Tiger Country over here. We'll put one of these out.
I'll pray to the gods for this.
This might be a good idea then.
I pray the gods will not. Would you stop that already?
Let's start getting damage on the board.
I warned you.
Yeah. Strategy.
Save these pitiful lambs.
5 defense to an ally. That's bad. That's worse.
Such merciless fighting.
That's good.
Why pray when you
This
can
is
solve
my
things
favorite
yourself?
combo in the
What
game
are you
right
gonna
here.
do? Ray me to death?
Now we're gonna start doing the real damage.
Keep those eyes healed! I mean, peeled.
I can't look!
I can't look!
I think we...
I could get used to this whole faith thing.
think we can get through.
Hear that? The sound
Your
of my
evil
faith
deeds
shattering.
end now.
Hear that? The sound of my faith shattering.
That's game.
I can't look!
If you can curve a COD into that enhanced
I pray
ward
that you will
buffer,
be freed from
it's
suffering.
real crazy. Which fighter can go the distance? You can, my
You always
girl.
have perfect timing.
Excuse me?
I said you always have perfect timing.
I'm sorry, but I think you're mistaking me for someone else.
Wilbert? He's that guy with the shields, right?
Have we met before?
Are you okay, Eris? We were just talking to each other.
She has met her. You must have met my sister.
Oh, so you made that up on the
I
spot.
didn't know Eris had a sister. You look just like her. You could almost be the same person.
Ooh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I think I lost to a Havencraft deck before that was using Wilbert.
The same person? That's what she keeps saying.
What set is he from? Is he from the... what's it called?
No, we're not the same. I am not her.
Ultimate Coliseum? That's the one.
It's not possible. Am I wrong? How do I know what to believe?
Because I could easily retool this deck into a ward deck if I needed to. And if I had him, yeah, I definitely would.
Nothing makes sense to me anymore. I can't trust anyone, not even myself.
I'm definitely going to probably do that at some point. That's because I've seen that strategy and I like it. It's pretty cool. But what we're running here today is more or less just trying to stall to the late game so that we can just punch with a bunch of big things.
Where is she?